So what's up, man? Peace and love. Fellas, it's for us. Get some sensual music on there. Cause I love you so much. Oh yeah, give it. No, I'm fucking. You guys, if you're a man from America, then you probably get the joke. Like, seeing how our mental health month is in the same month of Pride can't be fucking real. But anyway, so let's talk, guys. Let's talk about the few reasons why man's mental health needs to be important to humanity itself. You know, a lot of people are going to think I'm going to go off on just the women. No, I'm not. You ladies do have something to do with it, but nah, there's a few things going on. Okay. Male health, men's mental health is extremely important because without him functioning properly, society cannot exist. The reason that is because man-made society. If we go with the statistics on what's going on, says 6 million males every year are affected by depression in the United States. Nearly 80% of people who die by suicide are males at a rate 4 times higher than women. Okay. What 1,000 men said about their mental health. The biggest cause of mental health issues in men's lives are work pressure, financial issues, and their health. 40% of men polled said it would take thoughts of suicide or self harm to compel them to seek professional help. 40% have never spoken to anyone about their mental health. 29% are too embarrassed to speak about it. 20% say there is a negative stigma on the issue. 77% 77% have suffered with symptoms of negative mental health. There's other things I can bring up. Male deaths represent 79% of all suicides in the United States. 84 men take their own lives. I think they meant to say, whoa, never mind. Maybe they didn't. 84 men take their own lives per week in UK alone. Every week in the United Kingdom, 84 men are killing themselves. Wow. And nobody's ever talked about that? Like, wow, that's crazy. Men are less likely to get help, often because they are afraid to speak up. That's a big issue, too, that needs to be addressed. Talking about mental issues does not make you weak. Okay, I never said it did. Speaking up when suicidal is not attention seeking. That's very true. So, you see from the thumbnail, it just has, all walks of life men, and it says stuff like men have insecurities, men deserve help, men feel things, men need love and care. All right. One of the main reasons that men's health is going down is because of the loss of order. Ladies, there is a reason that you are more gun-ho in supporting homosexuals or the LGB and stuff like that. The reason that you're more suitable with doing that is because you did not create society. That's why. If you notice LGBT, those people don't build anything either. They're not coming up with a security system to, protect the building or save the children or save the women. They don't even think like that. They just want to, be able to do this little parade thing where they can basically, sexually do sexual explicit things in the public eye and complain about injustices that go down with homosexuals. And I'm not saying that that's not true. I do believe that, gays are harassed and stuff like that. I'm not saying that's not true. I'm saying you're not more important than men's health. You're not, because men make the building. Men are going to be the police you call to save you when you're gay bashed and beat on and harassed. You're going to call another man. So it is extremely prevalent that men's health is secure. That way he can keep society functioning and keep people safe in it. The people who beat on gays is the same like people that, sell pregnant women drugs or murder people. These aren't positive people anyway. So, you can't blame a whole sex on, the nature of a few bad apples. You can't do that. But you ladies, you encourage a negative in male society. I'm sorry. You help perpetuate a negative in man's built society. In man's built society, we labeled homosexuality like a mental deficiency. It's a defect. And the reason is because we can't procreate like that. And then 2, you guys are getting away from the glory of God, which is the reason you're not supposed to have sex until you are married. Why? Because God knows that this love you guys are going to make together, with his permission, is so powerful that it can bring another person to life. Check that out. So man pushes the straight and narrow road, which women find boring. Women say it's boring to be safe. It's boring to be comfortable. It's boring to know that your rent is paid because you knew that you saved the money to pay your rent. It's boring to know that you see it's getting dangerous in a situation, so you just exit yourself out of it instead of trying to be the big machismo in the middle of it and then getting your butt shot off. Women don't like that. They say it's boring. But man has to fight the beast. He wants to live his life as long as he possibly can. So it's like he doesn't want to jump in front of the bullet if it's preventable. He doesn't want to go into the burning building if it's preventable. He doesn't want to have to give up his spot on the life raft if it's preventable. So a lot of men's mental health is due to women playing in the street. And I'm not talking about like sleeping around. No, I'm talking about she's not looking both ways and she's like playing chicken with traffic. Like that's what she's doing. And man's like, bro, that's dangerous. You're gonna lose doing that. And she's like, no, you can't control me. You can't do. Okay. And then that messes with his head because his common sense is being defected, is being tampered with because of his love for the woman who he's supposed to have love for. He's supposed to want to protect her. But he's also the leader. That's another reason that the book says, I suffer a woman not to teach, and you can't have authority over the man. Just be quiet. It's saying that for a reason, because this is what women do. Men's mental health, it has to do with the work. A lot of people be getting jobs that they shouldn't have. A lot of people are very ignorant at work and don't know how to work safely and efficiently to get things done the right way. A lot of people are complainers. Complaining and working is dangerous. That's why they say you shouldn't get into a profession that you don't like. You should love your job. Love your job. Love whatever you're doing in your life to sustain yourself. You have to love it. If you don't, it's not going to be a positive effect on you or your company or the people that work with you. So, that is a stress. The job can be a stress. Everybody doesn't know how to team play. Everybody doesn't know how to do things right. So yeah, that can be a stress. Men's health. I understand why our health is like so taboo because men have to deal with the prostate thing. We have to get the finger up the ass. Okay, men don't want to do that. You know what I'm saying? It's like I get it. You live a heterosexual life, straight honorable man. Just to at one point in it, now you gotta fucking let Doc fucking feel for fucking cancer and shit. And it's like, bro, it's just not a glorious time for a man. It's really not. But think about ladies with that gynecologist, sticking metal pieces up and stuff. And every woman's not a dildo freak, and it can be very uncomfortable. It really could, but it's worse for women because they have an odor. So it's like, it makes sense why they deal with it. And then they stick stuff up there anyway. So it's like, it eventually doesn't become that stress with them. But most men, unless they play for the other team, do not take fond of sticking things up the exit. They only want things to come out of there. They don't want to put nothing in there. So health, men do need to we need to get over the childish stuff. We need to get over the boy antics and deal with saving ourselves. Like, bro, we need to appreciate this vessel that we came in. You know what I'm saying? The man. It's like we need to start appreciating it more and helping it out more. Men need to start not coaching each other, but we need to start being there more when it comes to health strategies. You know what I'm saying? Not just the workout, but like, yeah, bro, you ever try this? Yeah, this is great. It's full of vitamins. You know what I'm saying? It gets your energy up. We need to start passing that type of information. We need to, be more open to helping each other. Like brotherhood, we need to be more open to that. That will alleviate a lot of stress too, because a lot of times it's not that a man wouldn't say something. He don't have nothing. He don't have nobody to say it to. You know what I'm saying? Like 50 Cent was talking about, why didn't you go run to get some help? He's like, who's I going to call, bro? I had nobody. It was just me. So we need to slim that. We need to slim the experience of life where men feel alone, like they don't have no outlet to get, the proper help that they need. So health and work, those are key to man's health. Now, women, the reason that you are damaging to man's health is because, like I said earlier, you like to play with traffic in the middle of the street. Danger to you is exciting, and it's because you don't have to fight the beast. You are not the one that is taking the chance of losing your life just to save someone who put my life in this predicament because they're careless. A lot of men are having mental health problems because we are raised to open the door. We're raised to not yell at you, not hit y'all, be nice and good to y'all. Excuse me. And in return, you women are saying that you don't like to be raped and you don't like misfortune and you don't want to be beat up and abused. So on one hand, the noble men of the earth, the society builders, they are taught to open the door for you, be good to you. You know what I'm saying? Respect you, all that stuff. You, whether good or bad, you all women say the same thing. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be sexually assaulted. I don't want to be physically abused. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be hurt. And that's a positive. It makes sense. But in the same notion, you will cheerlead for the bad boy. A lot of you will say you like bad boys or you like excitement, you like danger. Okay. Well, in English language, we differentiate positives and negatives with good and bad. And only bad men, bad boys, would beat on a woman or rape a woman. That's why we call them criminals, and we put them in a place called the penitentiary. But if you listen to you, you'll say out of your mouth, you like scammers and schemers. You like corrupt men. Okay, what do you think that's doing to man's mental health? The reason that we have the shopping mall, the escalator, you know what I'm saying? The real frugal, car service, rental cars, Ubers, all these nice restaurants. You know what I'm saying? The bad boy is not doing this for you. He's the one beating you up, taking your money, and harming you. Okay. Well, this is the one that you're dancing to and promoting their songs and rap videos. These are not good people. So you have to think about the noble, good men of the earth, the ones that just want the same things that everybody else wants, but with the respect. You know what I mean? Countless generals, coaches, fathers, all different types of, okay, how do you think they have to look at society where they cannot tell the woman anything and she's just ruining everything? And there's no moral compass on earth right now. There's no accountability. There's no morality. There's nothing. It's just do as you will. Well, we were told that is a negative. It's not good for people to just do what they want. It's better to have structure. It's better to have order. Even if you don't, care so much for it, it really doesn't matter, because in the long run, that's what structure is. It's what we need. So I feel for men's, mental health month, we have to realize something. The reason that the world is so stressful for men right now is because men are building everything still, but they're not getting their just due to two reasons. One, women have gotten way too free. You've given them way too many options to where it's like they don't have to play the game fair. They can just cheat it and mess up society and humanity at the same time with all these children out of wedlock and all these trifling men grafting children with their bad sperm. It's like, that's why we have a bunch of good-looking kids that are not smart. We have a bunch of good-looking people that are just no help to society at all. They're not even no help to themselves. That's not a good way to sustain a nation. It's not going to work. Okay, this is another reason man has mental health issues, because man has to think 10 years ahead. Man has to see 10 miles down the road. That's how all wise men think. You have to think that way. You know what I mean? So, fellas, for this month, just try to realize that, bro, a lot of this stuff is propaganda put out there by the elites because they don't like men at all. Those are the only people that are going to stand up to these cowards and stop them, is noble men. It ain't going to be women. It's not going to be the gays. It's not going to be simps and weak men. It's going to be mighty men, strong men. They know that. So they have to dumb down the whole system and make the strong man seem like a brute, when really he's not. He only fights to protect. He's only here to help the village. He's not here to hurt anybody. So, like they say, gentle giants. Why do you think they say that? It showed all men with stature weren't brutes. They weren't all animals, and that comes from a good teaching. It comes from higher teaching. Somebody raised them up right. Well, we need more of that. We need more of men being comfortable on this planet Earth. Not these derelicts that we are letting get away with stuff. The rapists, the murders. We shouldn't even be doing court for these people. They took a life for a life, or life in jail, period. I'm not giving you no sentence. No. You're done. You just raped an innocent girl. You know what I'm saying? You just shot a child in the head or something like that. Like, come on now. That's another reason men have these mental health problems, because we know. We quite clear understand old law in ancient times. It's a life for a life. You just killed this person. Why should we allow you to live and eat off the taxpayer dollar and walk around this penitentiary forever? That doesn't make any sense. No, you deserve to go. Okay. Well, those type of people are being released and bragged about on the earth, and the women are liking it. Okay, that's bad for man's mental health, because it's like, why am I keeping the road clear? You know what I'm saying? Why am I growing the harvest? Why am I creating the orphanage, the daycare? Why am I making the commerce and all? Why am I expanding this wonderful thing called vision or ideas? Why am I doing that when I can just let the whole thing fall and then everything's destroyed? I think people really need to understand how great man is. I think that's really what it is. And I think the more man just reflects upon himself, he'll realize, well, we probably do need to put our foot down on a few issues. You know what I'm saying? We've let the other sex get a little out of hand because she's so foolish. She's willing to let men disguise as women and take her stuff. That's how crazy she is. Like, yo, somebody needs to sit shorty down. Like, you stressing us out. And we got to worry about tanks and missiles. You just seen Putin over there. Putin's right there in the Caribbean, right there with ships. Which one of these, feminist, man-hating women is going to help us with that? None of them. It's like all these immigrants that came in here. Which one of them are going to help us with that? None of them. It's like they're just fighting for causes that make situations worse, which stresses men out. That's why they're not supposed to lead. And they're darn sure not supposed to have that much lead weight at all. No nation has ever done that. People were talking about Italy and Mexico got female presidents. How great are they on the economic chart? You keep saying stuff that doesn't make any sense. Oh, well, what about Sweden? They're Egalitarian, or however they say, egalitarian. It's like, bro, their population is like 1,200 people, 20,000 people, bro, 1 million people, bro. They're so small. Heck yeah, they can shake the dice and play like that. They're so small. Guess what else? None of them are on food stamps, welfare, Section 8. None of them are bleeding their economy, their Federal Reserve. So it's like, what? Don't you see how high milk is right now? Potato chips. It's a freaking chip. It's a bag of chips, man. They've went up quadruple. It used to be 4 bags for $1. Those little ones used to get 4 of those for $1. Now it's 2. True. Some places, those Snappy to a Slim Jims, you got 3 for $1. Those used to be 25 cents. And that's just minor things. That's just me playing with you. Okay. Like I said, look at your bacon. Look at your milk. It's the same things, same stuff, same cows. Been here whole time, same pig. Through the roof. And you're wondering why that is. This is what happens when you let the weaker vessel control things. It's going to become weak. That's the whole point. It's not about disrespecting anything. It's common sense. Why the heck would I put my biggest, best fighter against their rookie? I know he's lame. Like, he hasn't even went through training like that. I'm not going to pit my best against him. No, I'm going to pit one of my lighter dudes. That way it can go kind of easy on him. It's like, shoot, you don't want to do him too bad. That's another thing that men have. See, we made divisions. Lightweight, featherweight, heavyweight. See, we have so much stress just because we're creating this thing. Men are the true creators of this whole thing. You know what I mean? And it's like, it's not right for everybody to be dogging out the man that without him, nothing would be possible. Nothing would. Ladies, you're cool, but you're not that much of service as you think. You're really not. You hold on to something that we give you that swims up to something that you were going to just bleed out. And then it makes a life. And it's like, for this 9-month gestation, we have to, not coddle you, but pamper and take care of you, make sure you got, a place to sleep, a warm bed to lay in, good food to eat. You have to, cater to your investment. You know what I'm saying? It's holding your egg. I mean, my bad. It's holding your seed. So it's like, man is an investor. That's another thing. Saving, stocks, and bonds. That's why you have banks. Like, this is all from man's mind. So, if the world's not going to do it right now, fellas, I think we should take the time ourselves and just give props to what we do. and stop allowing these fools to make it seem like we're the one with the problem. No, man doesn't have a problem at all. No. You gays and you women do, because one of you is not helping humanity. Your whole concept on earth is to not procreate at all. So you have no help to humanity. And that's why God said it's an abomination. He didn't say it was a sin. He said to be that way is an abomination, because you will destroy a nation. You will be no help. And he was correct. No one can say he wasn't. As far as women go, you are not the leader. Man is to lead you. You are not to lead man. And since you've been leading man, you have been leaving relationships. You have been having fornication without wedding rings, which was a clause that God gave to hook you up. He's like, you don't give him none until he buys you a ring. He has to own you. And I don't mean own like you're his property. No, he has to claim ownership to you. You know what I'm saying? That's why he put a ring on it. Yes, this is mine. I'm vowing to take care of this. You know what I'm saying? This is another human being on earth. This ain't a plant. He could literally start growing an apple tree and give up midway. Fuck it. No. For you, he's putting a badge on it. Like, nigga, he's claiming this. I have to be there for it. It's real deep stuff. It's deep. If you use it right. You know what I'm saying? Not the downtown thing. No. The connection between you, the diametrical opposite, and the Holy Father, which is higher thought. It's like, yo, this is a great thing. Look what happens when these three connect. They create another one, which becomes four, which is the true Holy Trinity that nobody speaks about, because everybody just talks about Father, Son, Holy Spirit. Okay, what about what about what that creates? What about the worshiper of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit? Okay, well, that's the fourth one in the room. So, you know, you got to see it from all angles. That's the square, right? That's how you get a house. It's real mathematics, you know that, but we're not going that deep. Well, the man is, because that's what the man does. I'm here to tell you, fellas, we ain't got no damn mental health issues. We just need to speak to each other more, and we need to lay down the law with these evil elites, these homosexuals, and with these women. We have to G-check them. Sorry, it's time. It's time. They didn't hit our damn month for some homosexuals. They didn't hit our month for some homosexuals. Ain't that about a bitch? Ain't that about a bitch? Wasn't a month just dedicated to women? Like, look how many months is dedicated to women. Women have a woman's month and a breast cancer month. What the fuck? The only time we got for men is the same month that they put Father's Day in. Cool, that was what's up. Men's mental health and Father's Day. Nah, it's Pride Month. We not only should we get rid of that month, we should get rid of the whole Pride thing, because it's no longer hidden. This ain't back in the day where y'all was refuge and stuff like that. No, y'all is on camera now. Y'all twerking in front of kids. We can clearly see this is just a sick thing that you guys are doing. There's nothing good coming out of this. It's just disgusting. You want to just publicly embarrass yourself because you can get nasty with each other in front of the human eye. Why are you doing that? That we don't even do that. Heterosexuals don't even do it. We made a strip club. We made the porn shop, the porno. It's like, bro, we don't put this shit in public society. Oh, there's people that do, you know, those like scouting videos where like it is a porn kind of outside. Yeah, but bro, they have money, bro. A lot of that stuff being like some private residential area, neighborhood, a brand new developed neighborhood just getting built. It's like he's a porn dude. He has money, dog. He's just over there. Ain't nobody even over there. Like a lot of them houses, bro, they be on a street where nobody lives yet. Like these are brand new mansions. Nobody's even like, but they're not estates. It's just a real nice big ass mansion house. You know what I'm saying? Maybe like every house over here is like $2 million, $3 million. Okay, bro. When you have collateral and credit with certain elite businesses, they do things like that. They front the money. They rent out places. It's like that stuff happens. Okay, homosexual ain't hiding this stuff, but we're not gaining anything from it neither. So it's like that is a stress to man's health. It's like he's looking at the children like, damn, y'all don't even look up to the hardworking man no more. Y'all don't even like the superhero no more. Everybody knows the whole concept of a superhero was dad. Everybody knows that. God and dad, those are where the superheroes come from. You know what I'm saying? Or your son, the great football hero. Is like, it's man. It's a damn man. Everybody knows that. The hero is man. It is what it is. Get back into your Kung Fu flicks, fellas. Dust off some of your old favorite games. You know what I'm saying? Laugh about one of those childhood jokes that just always had you rolling. It might not even been a joke. It might have just been a funny sound on a cartoon, like when they fall. It's like the goofy the yell, the goofy scream. You know what I'm saying? Johnny Bravo getting embarrassed by one of the shorties and try to holler at. Just that. That's what I'm saying. That type of energy. Just remember something. It is you who is taking, action on this earth. So don't allow these people to sucker you up and butter you up and then, rub you down and shove something in you, because that's pretty much what they're doing with manhood. They're trying to turn it to a homosexual thing. And it's like when the man speaks, sophisticated, all elegant and stuff, then they're like, oh, no, he's trying to be white. Or they'll say something like, oh, man's not intelligent. He's just a dumb guy who goes to work. You guys wouldn't even have the education system if I didn't create it. You know that, right? We're going to have a lot of different things. So, Men's Mental Health Month, I don't think is about us just talking about, they're committing suicide. No. I think this month is about how our branch of outlets are limited due to the fact that we have been brainwashed to think we should be listening to weak men and emasculated women to create this better man that society wants and that we want for ourselves. And we have been wrong, my friends. We need to talk to an actual man, such as myself, just a person who's just going to keep it real. No, this is stupid. No, this room is dirty. You're not going anywhere until you clean it up. No, they set him up. No, that's a lie. No, we're not doing that. It's like we need that in society. We don't have that. We don't have uncle, grandpa. What are y'all doing? This is stupid. Look, the next person, I'm going to slap one of you or all of you. Get it together. That's what we need. We don't need this patting on the back. Oh. Man, we just got out of a pandemic. People are still out here stupid. People completely do not understand what rights and law and constitution and amendments really mean. And they're just like using them for the wrongest reasons, and they're just messing up the whole point of this thing. So, shout out to the fellas. Don't let this world defeat you. Darn sure don't let these women blow up your head, bro. And I'm not talking about it in a positive way. No, stop letting them tell you anything. They cannot teach you. They can't. And your mom only had a limited amount of time because she can only teach a boy. She cannot raise a man, and all women will admit that. I can't teach you how to be a man. I'm not one. This is something you got to get from a man. That's why you should stay with his dad. Or his dad shouldn't beat his mom. Or whatever stupid reason that y'all split up and now y'all got these weird families out here. Shouldn't have done that. You should stay together. That way grandpa could have raised grandchildren with grandma all in the same house. Y'all could have had a big thing going on. And hell, you maybe even been able to open a little ice cream sandwich shop in your garage. Then you could put plaster up and turn it around and lift the garage door open. Now you got a business outside the house and all the family together. That's how it used to run. That's why family houses were so big back in the day. Man, it'd be a house/restaurant. People used to make good business. And I mean just on humanity purposes. But now everything's twisted because we're not following the right way, the righteous way, which was divinely inspired by God, but created by man. So if you just get rid of all the rubbish, you just take the positive key points, I think man could, not only be away from stress, but have a great life at the same time. And everybody else be happy. Till the next time. Goes.